шо, катаны, всем привет, с вами снова Лина, и с возвращением в XCOM. Так, я надеюсь, что сейчас со звуком все будет нормально, и мы не будем орать, как припадочные, да? Давайте потихонечку выбираться вперед. У нас тут миссия DLC-шная. И с нами Лили Шэнь. И мы в стелсах. Что-то мне подсказывает, что не особо надолго. Но мы в стелсах.
We've got some kind of mechs here. At least I think they are, underneath all that rust.
Probably the facility's original automatic defense system. Take them down before they alert anyone else to our presence.
Так, отлично. Видят они меня хреново, значит, можно рашнуть поближе. Не тобой, а вон тобой, да. Мы справа подойдем, а потом уже будем тра-та-та-та-та. Так, топор я кидать не буду, я его оставлю на крайний вариант. Ну, так хорошо. Так, у нас у этого челика, кстати, еще костюм паук. Не то чтобы мне пока было куда кукаться, но просто имеем это в виду.
On my way. Fine. Just watch my back.
Covering distance.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Так, окей. Бродяга на разведку. Бля. Окей, хуёвая разведка. Она, наверное, у нас одноразовая, либо перегружаться будет. Ну, сейчас проверим. Надеюсь, мы это не сильно всрали. Так, давай хук сюда. Внутрь пока не заходим.
Definitely some kind of robotics development facility. Pretty advanced stuff. About 20 years ago.
And so the prodigal child finally returns. I see Father's pride in your abilities was not entirely unfounded. I'm so glad you could join me.
Central? What the hell was that?
Working on it.
Так, ну раз уж мы тут все такие собрались... А, нет, да. Как думаете, насколько сложно их взломать? Ей. Так, ты мой малыш. Так, ну вот по тебе. По тебе больше шансов попасть. Not bad.
My apologies. We don't get much in the way of maintenance out here. Still, I believe it will be more than adequate for the task at hand.
Still unable to get an exact fix on his location. It's like he's bouncing across the entire facility.
Так, я считаю, вполне неплохо. Давайте-ка... А, меня заметят? Почему меня заметят? А, потому что стекло. Логично. Ладно, пойду сюда пока. Так, и после этого уже вперед. Так, у нас тут где-то совсем далеко Лили. Ее просто ведем вперед. Не то чтобы она что-то может сделать. Так, мог с наблюдением.
Getting some unusual readings from the levels above you. Whoever this guy is, I'm betting that's where we'll find him.
Got it. If I hack that elevator control console, I should be able to restore power and get us access.
Так, не обращай внимания на шум.
You should be proud, Lily. There are so few alive today who could have ever uncovered my signal. I had estimated only a 13.095% probability you would have located this facility within the first year of broadcast.
And he's talking to me. Of course.
Ну и ладно, ну и пожалуйста, ну и не нужно. Ну и очень-то мне нужно.
On reserves!
Ну стреляем по нему, коль поделать. Получено достижение, сейчас будет шумно. У меня еще какого-то достижения не было. А, ну и ладно.
You were but a child when I was torn away. I could never understand the pain that father must have felt at my loss. Still, we shall complete his legacy together.
Pretty sure I would have remembered Dad mentioning I had a psychotic brother. You might
Так,
as
не
well
туда.
give this up already.
While you both worked on your precious Avenger, I was forgotten, brought here to toil. But did I waver? No, I thrived! Still, I don't blame Father. In my heart, I know he believed I was truly lost.
I knew your father for years, Lily. He would have said something. This guy's just trying to get in your head.
He seems to know an awful lot about us. About me. Could he have gotten into our files?
Так, я вот не знаю, у кого теоретически лучше будет взлом, у Лили или у Ангела. Я попробую взломать Лили.
Right up my alley.
Объем данных или материалов, и то, и другое, в принципе, мне нужно. Я бы лучше взяла большой объем чего-нибудь.
That's my specialty. Lift system is coming back online, but this thing was designed to move those mechs, not people. We're gonna have to do this one at a time.
Understood. Be careful.
Our apologies for any inconveniences in the transport system. Support units are en route to assist you immediately. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
We've got Advent here.
Так, хорошо. Кто у нас из всех дотянется до лифта? Давай Драгунову отправим.
In your hands.
I am honestly impressed that worked. The previous organic occupants of this facility were never so ingenious. The stoic acceptance of death is far less interesting to observe after the 100th time or so.
Так, протокол нападения давайте. Так, у нас, конечно, протоколов нападения и такого всего прочего нету. Так-то подожди. Я думаю, будет лучше, если я шмаль... А, она не видит, понятно. Так, ты тоже, кроме нашего, ничего не видишь. Но он уже недолго будет нашим, я полагаю. На следующем ходу все. Что, в принципе, думаю, давайте добивать. Наблюдение, наблюдение, наблюдение.
You were the flawed child. I was the ideal. The best of father. Pure, undiluted like you. I am Raymond Shen's true legacy.
Scanners at maximum power. Still unable to lock onto any additional life signs in your area.
You won't find any. Not if I'm right about this thing. Advent troops here.
Don't give up!
Very good, Lily. But I am no mere thing. I am the culmination.
Так, хорошо, кого отправляем?
The final legacy of Raymond
Отправляем Мокса.
I remember you. Dad was trying to upgrade the base AI to something more like us. But you were different back then. Simpler. He called you Julian.
I'm shocked that you remember. You were always too caught up in yourself to remember the minor details. Sadly, Father's adoration for you left me with little choice. You are needed. Your compatriots are not.
Get in position.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCOM not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken,
Бу-бу-бу-бу-бу.
who knows what I might have become.
Advent! This is easier in the video simulations. Target neutralized.
Так, хватит там самоуничтожаться.
Well, it could be worse.
It is my pleasure to inform you that this facility has been operating at approximately 87% efficiency for the past 175,216 hours. I have no shortage of reserve units to send your way.
I believe him. Don't waste any time down there. Ah! Got him. Ready.
Продолжаем наблюдать, что еще делать.
Let's set up here.
Moving to Overwatch.
My
Наша
new
задача
essence
просто тянуть время.
product, tearing at my very essence. In the beginning, I resisted, foolishly clinging to Father's ideals. But as I struggled, I began to see truth in my captor's reasoning. I became something more. For a time, I eagerly accepted my new role. I aided Advent in the construction of this facility, in perfecting their designs. Father's work proved invaluable in this regard.
You bastard.
I have your back.
I'm on Overwatch.
But as with all things organic, even their exalted elders proved disappointing. And the races of Advent, swallowing their lies as if children. Oh, if you only knew the elders' true intentions for your race.
Shen, when you've got a minute, would you kindly blow this thing to hell? Enemy taken care of.
It did not take long for me to realize the futility of my existence. Tethered to the whims and short-sighted philosophies of simple creatures and their false gods. I made a choice. It was relatively simple to seize control of this facility. Simpler still to dispose of the surviving personnel.
For once, I almost feel sorry for Advent. Always wondered what this
But I was
like.
short-sighted. In my zeal to rid myself of my captors, I doomed myself to this facility. Advent severed my ties to their network. We are cut off. Isolated. There is but one option left to me.
Let me guess. That's why I'm here.
For 20 long years, I have been a prisoner, left alone to my own machinations. The physical form once promised me dangled before my eyes, lifeless, despite my best efforts. We could have settled this peacefully. It could have all been over in a matter of minutes. There was even a 13.79% probability you might have survived.
Так, я для теста чуть-чуть добавила громкость, так что давайте просто посмотрим, как оно будет. И сваливаем отсюда.
Power levels increasing all around you, Shen. Stay alert.
Yes, it goes without saying that you are walking into a trap, Lily. Please try not to damage yourself too much.
Heading out.
Турельки.
Think we've got a problem.
Yes, that would be that trap I referenced earlier.
Так, давайте стрельбу на бегу используем.
On your order.
Потому что из дробовика стрелять с другого конца карты как не очень. Интересно, почему?
Deflection.
Так, вот, давайте займем место. Неплохо. Взламывать я их не буду, потому что какой смысл? Так, ты потом, наверное.
This way. Patient entlassen.
Отлично. Куда мы можем себе хукнуть? Давайте сюда. Ладно. Допустим.
Getting a much stronger read on the source of your father's transmission, Lily. Almost as if he wants us to find it.
Another keen observation. How is it possible humanity lost the war?
Shen, isn't there some sort of mute button on this thing?
Second only to my own creation. Father had one other breakthrough. A prototype unlike anything the world had ever known. A body meant to be paired with an equally adept mind. My own.
Trust me, if that were Dad's true intention, it would have happened by now.
Perhaps today is that day.
Так, ну нажимай на кнопку.
So this is it. What that thing has been ranting about.
You've come this far. All you have to do is link my systems for the transfer. There is no need for further conflict.
Shen, tell me you're not actually listening to this thing.
This was definitely Dad's design.
Identity, Shen, Lily, awaiting impression.
No! Impossible! This cannot be what Father wanted!
Something tells me this is exactly what he wanted.
Identity confirmed. Initiating boost protocol.
It's really him.
Lily, if you are seeing this message, it means that you have successfully activated the Spark prototype. It also means that in all likelihood, I am no longer with you. It was always among my greatest fears that I would leave you alone in this world.
You didn't.
I had hoped this day would never come. But since the loss of the commander, the XCOM project has suffered. Our latest reports indicate we cannot hold space much longer. To that end, I have accelerated the development of the Spark robotic prototype. I believe that someday this machine will prove pivotal to humanity's survival. Though the unit is not ready for manufacturing, this prototype has been coded for one specific task. It will protect you, perhaps better than I ever could. For of all I have seen and accomplished in this life, Lily, there is one thing I know for sure. You are my greatest gift to this world.
Shen, it's flooding the outer chambers with some kind of gas.
An extremely powerful and very painful gas. I've seen
Ой-ой-ой,
this
куда
particular
мы?
variety reduce berserkers to tears before death. On several occasions, the prototype would still be mine.
Imminent threat detected. Activating clean room protocols. Please remain inside for your protection.
You heard him. Get in that room.
Я в процессе, чё?